Hey, I'm Joel Villafana, and this is Cup of Joe. I'm from Sweet Tea and Tea. The Caribbean is my home. Big, bold flavors are always popping in my kitchen. I'm not a chef, but I've read hundreds of cookbooks and concocted my own recipes with a Caribbean twist. It's real fun, fantastic food, lots of friends, and big, bold flavors. This is Cup of Joe. Come share a cup with me. It's Mother's May on Cup of Joe. Olivia's Bakehouse took over my kitchen and whipped up some delicious grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh my.
Then I tossed Noah's ramen in some garlic butter with mushrooms and bacon. And health coach Paola Henderson mixes regal quinoa and chocolate to make these cool breakfast bowls.
You ever heard of that?
Paola, no. Welcome to Cup of Joe, guys. My name is Joel Villafana, and we are continuing to celebrate moms throughout the entire month of May. That's right, we do Mother's May. We don't do just Mother's Day on Cup of Joe. So today, I have two moms dropping by. The first one is already on set, and she's brought a whole hell of a lot of bread. I met her a few years ago, I think during the pandemic, and she was responsible for the brand known as Crumbs. She has evolved a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm welcoming on set now none other than Saran Fournillier.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here again.
I get excited when I see all this bread. I'm a kind of sandwich guy, you know.
Me too.
I love a sandwich.
Yeah.
So when I see all this bread and the possibilities, I get very excited.
It makes so many things so versatile.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about all this bread that you're seeing before us. But Sarah, first of all, kind of tell me, Crumbs is no more.
Yeah, so I evolved as a person, as a woman, as a mom, and I also evolved the brand.
Yeah.
The brand needed to evolve with me, and I partnered with an Irish chef, and now we could offer a wide range of pastries and breads and desserts and cakes. It has expanded a lot more than just crumbs, because that was just bread.
And that was a delivery service that you
And it was only an online delivery service.
Now it's
Yes.
more than that.
But now we have curbside as well.
Yeah.
So we do curbside 3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in Santa Cruz. So if you want, you could pass and collect your bread. You could order beforehand, you call us, we put it out for you, drive up and you get it.
So it's now Olivia's Bakehouse.
Olivia's Bakehouse.
Who's Olivia?
I'm Olivia.
Oh, you're Olivia as well.
Olivia is my second name. Saran Olivia.
Saran Olivia.
Yes.
Nice. That makes sense. So you were a busy mom.
Yeah.
Now you're a busier mom.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a lot more happening.
And I still have my day job too as well.
Serious?
Yeah, and then we have this.
Right.
Yeah.
So this has been your passion, as I said, from ever since.
Definitely.
And you've been baking. Tell me about kind of what you brought here for us today.
Okay, so we have a lovely cheddar cheese bread right here. It is full of cheese, as you can literally see the cheese.
Cheese all inside.
Unmelted on top everywhere. Yes, cheese. All throughout it.
Right, I'll take that.
Yes, no problem. Then we have fruit loaf.
Right.
So it's like the butter bread, just that we added some dried fruits there to make it, a slightly sweeter little change. And then we have an oat bread made purely from oats and oat flour.
No oat flour.
Yes. So it's gluten free and dairy free and egg free.
Wow.
This bread is amazing.
Bread.
Yes, it's perfect. Yeah.
Light?
It has a little weight to it. Yeah. So you only need like one slice.
What's a heavy?
Yeah. So only need like one slice. It fills you up. It's very good for your digestive system and your metabolism.
Nice.
So yeah, that's one of our best sellers, if not the best selling bread. Yeah.
I would have never thought of oat bread. I mean, I didn't think people would like oat bread.
Yeah, they love it. They do. They absolutely do.
I'll take that one as well. And then the sweets. I'm seeing sweets.
Right. So our chef specializes as a pastry chef.
Oh, the Irish guy?
Yep, the Irish guy.
Yeah, you gotta bring the Irish guy on the show.
For sure.
Yeah, I love the Irish accent.
I wonder why.
I love it.
So we have some oatmeal cookies,
Right.
which I believe today are coconut and chocolate chip. Then we have mini cupcakes. They come in chocolate and vanilla chocolate chip. And we have apple pie. Now these cupcakes, just to go back to the cupcakes, are great for kids.
Right.
I love packing them in lunch boxes. It's great for their snack or when you pick them up for school and you know I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's good.
Then we have the apple pies, which are I think our best-selling dessert.
So this is this cupcake-like thing is an actual apple pie.
It is chocked full of Granny Smith apples.
Wow.
It is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
And then if you top it with homemade whipped cream,
Yeah.
Lord, yes.
So basically, based on this new partnership, it now has kind of evolved with the brand, not only just breads, but you have now pastries and sweet stuff.
Correct.
And that kind of thing
Yeah.
that you offer
For sure.
curbside
Yeah.
along the Santa Cruz Main Road.
Yes.
Busy entrepreneurial mom, and she is actually going to whip up quickly for us just to show you how easy it is to do a
grilled cheese.
grilled cheese sandwich.
I don't know about you, but for me, grilled cheese is like my go-to. Y'all are hungry, grilled cheese.
Serious?
Breakfast, grilled cheese.
I love grilled cheese. I probably don't do it often enough, but that's probably a good thing. But I love it. I
me
love
too.
grilled cheese.
Me too.
So let's see how are you gonna put
Okay.
this together first.
So we're gonna do two ways
Let me
with
get
the
your fire
butter
on.
bread.
Yeah.
Yes, butter bread for the kids because they prefer, you know, a nice simple loaf.
Yeah, I'm a kid today.
Okay.
That'll be mine.
And then for the moms, we're gonna go with an oat bread.
Right. It's about the moms, so
Right.
bread for the moms.
So this one is gluten free. So you could do both at the same time for dinner.
Yeah.
So my secret to grilled cheese is to butter both sides of the bread.
I think that's a must.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
So
a
we're
must.
just gonna so we butter the inside first, where we put in the cheese on. So for the mom sandwich, you could probably use like a vegan butter or a dairy-free butter if you want to make it like super
You
healthy.
think all our moms are that healthy?
Or you can just have one of these and use plain old full-fat dairy butter. Okay, and then we flip over and we're going to the next side. Be generous.
Yeah.
Is that enough for you?
I'm in your hands today, sir.
Yeah, just put it on there.
Yeah, just put it on. Just put it on.
Alrighty. And then we're gonna put the cheese. So we could use fancy cheese, but good old cheddar is
I
what's
love it.
always in your fridge. And the kids prefer that one too. They don't like anything tasting too aged.
No.
Right, so we put this together now. You see that took me what?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. And so guys, remember the butter on the outside of the bread.
And the
It's
inside.
important
Yeah.
the buttered side on the outside, so you get a nice sear when you put it on a nice
Okay,
hot
so
pan.
make sure that the pan is hot, has to be really hot. And you just go in. Right. Put it on. Good.
Do you like squish it down?
Okay, so the cheese is just starting to melt.
To melt,
So
yeah.
that's your key to flip. So you push your spatula under. And looking for that
nice.
brown.
Toasty,
Mm.
buttery goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Whew. Okay, so we let that
Do this thing.
toast on the other side.
So you know what I like to do?
Mm.
So I like at this point, I like to just take a little thing.
Yes.
Give him a little spoon.
Definitely.
Nothing too heavy, you know?
Oh no, I'm a lot more aggressive.
You
I just squash it down there,
let me
like
just
get
squash
it
there a
all.
little bit. Just let the cheese kind of squish in there a little bit.
Yep. For sure. And you could use anything, a pan, a tower, a grill, you know, toaster oven, make it easy on yourself.
It's a grilled cheese sandwich is almost like the perfect, as I said, whether it's lunch, dinner,
Yeah. Snack time. Yeah.
It's so comforting
It is.
and quick and easy for moms. And I think that's what it's about today.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. From experience.
Yeah.
Mom speaking from experience.
I'm gonna just put it on here first.
Right. You're gonna slice in half.
Yes.
You do
What
everything. Yes.
what direction are we slicing? What cross are we doing?
I'm not fussy.
Okay.
Any diagonal is fine for me.
Diagonal is what I wanted to hear. Yes. So here we go.
I prefer
This is a must
Yeah.
for myself and my kids. They call it triangle toast.
The triangle toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And if you have, oh, look at that. Yeah. We got all that cheese nicely melted.
Oh my goodness.
Right. So that they get these tiny little.
Oh, so you get even look here, right?
Oh, see that cheese?
Right. So if you have a lot of mouth to feed that.
Perfect.
Make
it look like plenty.
Like plenty. So I got confused. This is the butter bread.
This is yours. The butter bread.
And this is the oat bread.
And this is the oat bread.
I really want to try the oat bread.
I know you do.
Yeah, because I found it sounded so fantastic.
Yeah.
But can we cheers to this one?
Yeah, for sure.
Cheers to
we're cheersing.
Olivia's Bakehouse.
Thank you.
And to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day. Sarah, I want to thank you very much for sharing all this lovely bread, this lovely grilled cheese sandwich, and I want to wish Olivia's Bakehouse all the very, very best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah?
Thank you.
And do come back and bring much more pastries and sweet stuff for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Done. It's done.
We're coming back. We're having some grilled cheese to start things off. Much more to come. We're celebrating moms in the month of May here on Cup of Joe. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my. Bacon. They say it makes everything better. I kind of agree because I love bacon. But Mom continues to be celebrated throughout the month of May. We're celebrating 2 moms today on the show. You met one, you have another one to meet a little later on. But I'm taking time to do a little no garlicky butter and bacon ramen. How does that sound? My goodness. Starting with bacon, and let me tell you what I'm going to do. So I have some bacon fat rendered here from the bacon, and I'm going to add just a bit of butter to it. Just a little bit of butter. I'm going to add straight into this bacon fat. So think garlic butter. Garlic butter will be the kind of base for this ramen dish. It's a real simple ramen dish. As I said, I've been kind of using the no ramen, but taking it to another level kind of thing altogether. So I have some bacon fat and butter. And I just love mushrooms, so I'm adding mushrooms to it. So I'm just going to add some sliced mushrooms. This is optional. You don't have to add the mushrooms. But I like a little nice mushroomy flavor. I think it would go well with the bacon. So allow that just about a minute or so to do its thing. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to bring my garlic. So as I said, garlic butter is the base and flavor. It's going to be a garlicky butter ramen dish. I would say about 3 to 5 cloves of garlic in my garlic press. You can finely chop as well, but in my garlic press, you know I love my garlic press. And I'm getting my garlic straight in there. Three to 5 cloves. If you want it really garlicky, you can do 6. Not everybody loves intense garlic, but I do. So you got to time this because you don't want the garlic to burn in your butter and all this lovely bacon fat. So just about now, as you start smelling the garlic, so my garlic is just about ready now. What I want to do is to add a little bit of water, but to flavor this water, I am using the packets from the ramen straight in here to kind of create a little broth. So I'm going to use 2 of the packets. It comes in the no ramen, and I'm going to add it in there. Kind of just mix it together. Create a nice little ramen flavor broth. Ramen flavored broth goes in there. And I want now to add my no ramen. I'm using beef flavored today, guys. kind of just crack that up in there. Only use 2 packs. So I use just about 1.5 cups of water. Just allow the water to absorb and evaporate. Then add back the bacon and toss to combine. I want to add some tomatoes, top with chives, and serve. My buttery garlic and bacon ramen. So we continue celebrating moms for the entire month of May here on Cup of Joy. My final mom that I'm doing today is one that's very familiar, has been a contributor on the show for quite a number of years. Her name is Paola Henderson, and she's our health coach. And she's finishing off with a little sweetish treat for moms that you can try at home, and you can probably get the kids involved, I'm sure. Right, Paola, welcome back.
Yes, that's for last,
You good?
I'm great.
Yeah. So what are you doing for us today?
Okay, so today I am making a quinoa chocolate breakfast bowl. You ever heard of that?
Paola, no. Quinoa chocolate.
Yes.
So you put in chocolate in the quinoa?
In the quinoa, yes.
And it's a breakfast bowl?
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
So, I mean, most of us use quinoa as a savory item.
So that's why you got confused.
Yeah.
It was chocolate and quinoa.
Yes, well, those 2 ingredients are like a superfood, you know. Quinoa is actually one of the foods that are the highest in protein. And chocolate in itself, when raw, is full of antioxidants, right? So if you combine those 2, and especially as a breakfast item, will be a powerful breakfast that you can start off the day of. And it's not only, I made it very kid friendly too, you know. So not only the moms can enjoy, yes, exactly. So you can do this 2 ways. If it is that you have cooked quinoa already and you just have maybe leftovers and you have it in the fridge, you can use that. Or you can put your quinoa to boil and do the mixture over the stove, right? But what I recommend is when you take the quinoa, you want to give it a good rinse, right? And then I like to toast it first on a pot because it gives it that nice nutty flavor. And then you add your liquid, you know. So if you are making it on the stove, you can just boil the quinoa already in the type of whatever milk you choose. It could be even water. It could be almond milk, it could be oat milk, it could be just regular milk. Right? Yes. Exactly. But if you already have quinoa already cooked, and it's actually one of the fastest grain that cooks the quickest, right? So if you have it already cooked and you want to just try out this dish, you just put some in a bowl, you add whatever milk you choose. I'm just using a little bit of full cream milk today. Alright, let me just add a little more. And then you could make this batch and keep it it lasts about up to a week in the fridge, right? So I've added the milk. Next, I like to add the chocolate. I just used regular plain cocoa powder, no sugar added. Of course, you know, I like to add in a little bit more nutrients, so I'm just putting in some of my plant protein powder, which is made out of local veggies. So it has like pigeon pea, it has green banana powder, it has spinach, pumpkin, string beans, you know. So I added a little bit of that. You can add either peanut butter or almond butter. So it's really like a super breakfast, right? And just a little touch of cinnamon. And then you give it a good mix. And what is nice is that quinoa can replace the oats. So I usually make oats this same way, but instead I'm using quinoa. You know, like the overnight oats I made before? Yeah, and that's it. So it will kind of give you this when it's done. And then of course, if you want to top it off with some almonds and just make the bowl interesting and fun, you know. You can also use some fresh pumpkin seeds, right? Some blueberries. If you want to use some fresh fruit like banana or pineapple or pawpaw, any of that you can use. Of course, I'm adding in some chocolate because it's a chocolate quinoa bowl. And then some goji berries, and that's it.
And that's it. And I just dip in however I will.
Exactly.
So isn't this but it's cute? So then once you put together the quinoa, the chocolate quinoa,
yes,
you can go wild with the dressing. You can top it with anything you want.
Exactly, and then you can use whatever sweetener you want. You know, you can use honey or agave, or you could want to use coconut sugar or just whatever sugar of your choice. And it lasts up to, I would say, about a week in the fridge, and you could make a big batch and have it there and just portion it out.
I've never had chocolate quinoa.
You never have a lot of things I make.
Then you bring me on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Paola Henderson. Guys, we'll see you back here soon as we continue